Everybody keeps telling me that extreme herd management is the best way to spawn a great one in Hunter Call the Wild. So today, I'm going to be putting it to the test. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're new here, I'm Knox. This channel is all about learning Call of the Wild, getting better at the game, and bringing you guys along for the journey. Now, before everybody starts roasting me in the comments, just want to say I'm completely brand new to this method. Watched a lot of videos, done a bunch of research, but this is my first time actually trying it myself. So if I make a mistake, I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments. Don't be afraid to just comment down below what you think I should be doing. Now, the reason I wanted to try this method is, again, because people say this is the fastest way to spawn a great one. But other people say it doesn't matter and it's really just a waste of time. I honestly don't know who's right, so I'm going to test it out for myself and just see what happens. So if you guys do like this type of video, please consider hitting the like button. It really helps my channel get out there to more viewers and lets me get on the homepage of YouTube. Alright, here's our first lake of the day, grinding Layton Lakes. Gonna do an extreme herd management grind on Layton Lakes, like you heard in the intro. Finally got all my tents and tripods set up. Took forever, but we're finally at the fun part, so... Well, I guess the most fun part would be once you have all your herds managed. But this is one of our exterior zones, so I do want to get rid of this level 2 here. Let's see if we can get a good shot on him. Bang, that's looked pretty decent. Maybe not, actually. Try to get another one. Ooh. That's probably why I didn't have my gun zeroed in. Just wasted 5 bullets on that buck, but hopefully we got a decent shot in him at least once. And let's go pick him up. So as you guys can see, I have my tent placed here, my tripod placed here, and it's looking towards an exterior zone. Now, if I come over here, this is a main zone for me. So I want to make sure I keep an eye on this zone just to see if I get any jumpers or bouncers go over there from my main zones, or not my main zones, but my other zones or exterior zones, just since I just started my grind. And every time you just start a grind, there's a lot of bouncing that happens around your map, especially around your exterior zones that maybe have 1 to 3 bucks. I mean, anywhere from 1 to 3 bucks. And but usually it happens when there's more than one herd sharing a single zone. And basically what happens is it looks like, let's say, 3 bucks and 2 does. Really what it is 1 buck, 2 does, and 1 buck and 1 doe. So basically what happens is you pull up to the zone and you shoot the buck that only has 1 doe in its group as the other deer. And what happens is the game can't process that. So, I mean, sometimes it might respawn. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still new to this. But based off of my assumption, I believe that once you shoot that buck, it is no longer going to respawn in that zone. And it is going to be pushed into another zone. Most likely your exteriors, but it could be another one of your main zones. So yeah, guys, be careful when you're shooting zones with 2 bucks and 3 does, because it could be a zone where that's going to happen to you. So if you shoot that buck, he will be pushed out to another zone. And that can be very annoying to try to go track him down and find a bouncer. So to avoid the bouncing, I would just shoot, 1 buck at a time. And honestly, guys, it's probably going to happen to you just inevitably. But if you can avoid it, try to do your best you can to. And everything will work out. You just gotta go find that deer. They won't make any sort of new zone or anything, but they will move to a different zone, so it's usually not too difficult because they usually don't go too far. Alrighty, guys, here's our buck that we got rid of. Yeah, anything like this you definitely want to be getting rid of. Anything 150s plus, definitely want to be getting rid of out of your exteriors. So we're gonna move on to our next zone of the day. So as you guys might know, I've only gotten actually 1 great one before. And that was way before YouTube and way before I even knew what herd management was. So basically that was just pure RNG. So now we're going to be trying extreme herd management and herd management. And we're going to just be seeing, if it actually works. Honestly, I believe that it will work, just because there's so many people. Like, I mean, you see Scarecrow, Lady Legend, all these people I could list off that do it, and they get great ones out of it. I mean, like 500, 600 kill great ones, and my great one that I shot was 2,100 kills. So, I mean, if anything can lower my kill count and get me a great one faster, I'm in. So here we are at another zone. This is one of my main zones. And I can't tell if this is a combined herd or not. There's 2 bucks down here, and there's 2 bucks right here, and then there's 2 does. So I'm a little worried about that. But this is an exterior zone, so I am going to get rid of this guy. I don't have a tripod set up on this zone. Seemed like a decent shot. Yeah, as you can see, I set up on one of my main zones so I can keep an eye on it. Then I set up on another exterior zone. I think when you're doing this, you want to be set up on your 8 to 10 main zones. I personally picked out 10. And then you want to be set up on another at least 6 exteriors. But what I did is, since this is so close to another exterior, I can set up on my main and my exterior. But I just don't shoot from my main until I get all these herd managed. So yeah, if any of you guys have been doing this for a while, let me know if I'm doing something completely wrong. I'm here to learn just as much as I am to make videos. So just comment down below if I am doing anything that is completely out of the blue or completely wrong. Definitely don't want that happening. Here's another one of my main zones. It's got 2 bucks and 3 doe, like I was talking about earlier. So you do have to be careful. Right now I'm only shooting 1 buck at a time. I think I've gotten consistent respawns, and pretty sure I learned a trick that I'm going to show you guys here in just a second. When I go to harvest this deer, if you can see the need zone indicator like on the ground when you go to a drink zone for whitetail or for any animal ever. And basically when you click on it, it'll show you the number of animals in the group. So I believe that if it's a combined herd, it'll tell you like on the different zones like 2, 3, and then if it's 5 deer, then you'll know if it's just a group of 2 and a group of 3. But I don't know if that's completely true, so again, let me know in the comments if there's any experienced players. Let me know if that's true or not. Haven't been doing this for very long at all, like maybe a day. So I'm just going to show you guys, but I don't know if it's completely true. See how it says 5 up in the right corner? I don't know if that's true, but I've been using it, and it's been working pretty well for me, so I got to test it out more, but I think it might be true. This is another one of those zones. Like, I'm pretty sure this is one of my main zones, and it has 2 level 1s. So we're going to want to get those 2 level 1s out of here. But we're going to come back here later and just see if they respawned. So I'm going to shoot these 2 level 1s, finish the rest of my rotation, then I'll see you guys when we come back. Dropped them both. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we get back at this zone, just to see if these guys did respawn. And look at that, everybody. That's what we love to see. Our bucks did respawn. One of them being a big buck, and one of them being another level 1. But we're actually going to use that level 1 as a placeholder, since I'm not going to be shooting more than 2 bucks per zone anyway. So we're just going to take these 2 guys down. Just keep shooting these size bucks until we get a diamond. And by the way, guys, in case I didn't explain what herd management even is, basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going to all my exterior zones across the map and shooting them all down to level 1s. All the bucks on every single exterior zone on my map by the end of this will be a level 1. By the way, guys, if you think this is too complicated, or you think herd management is just maybe not for you, and you just like getting kills and not like having it in such a deep form of some sort of craziness, you can just set up on 16 zones, shoot 1 buck per zone, and just keep grinding that. After a certain amount of kills, you will get a great one. As long as you don't have any bouncers, you might have to, check for bouncers, but I believe that's the only thing you might have to do. Also, you have to find all your zones. But once you find all your zones, if you just set up on either 16 or 8, if you want pickup tents, set up on 8. But 16 zones all across the map. I'll recommend 16 because if you get 16 kills each rotation, your respawns will happen a lot better. Your respawns will be a lot more consistent. But if you guys want a very good YouTuber to watch and a guy to learn from, I still learn from him every single day. Every single post he makes, I learn something from it. Make sure to go check out Squidster on YouTube. His channel is very educational and very, simplistic. He is all about simplicity, and he makes it so much easier to understand and so much better. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Today wasn't really about trying to spawn a great one, obviously. It's just about getting this grind started and finally learning how to herd manage or extreme herd manage. I'm sure I'm going to make mistakes along the way, but that's kind of the whole point of this channel. We're all learning together, and hopefully somewhere along the way, we'll get a great one. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to follow this grind from the very beginning, I'd love to have you subscribe. I've got a lot more Call of the Wild videos coming, and hopefully it won't be long before we're looking at another great one on the ground. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.